Hi guys, welcome back to Sacred Shits and How to Navigate Them. So I rolled some dice and I got the 10th house, the moon, and that's weird because I was going to say Scorpio and it's not, it's Capricorn. So I think some deep transformative experiences are definitely happening for you, as well as you're becoming grounded in your intuition, in your knowing, right? And as well as your emotions, right? Really connecting to your emotions, becoming grounded in your self-care and self-love routine. Yeah, real boss energy. I dig it. But some of the notes I wrote were releasing judgment. And I feel that's not only of yourself, but of others as well. See, that's why we have the devil, and releasing addictions to judgment. Whoa. Yeah, releasing addictions as well. These could be like self-harm. This could be thinking of yourself negatively. This could be thinking of others negatively, but you're like releasing that, right? And I put accepting yourself, as well as presence fix all. Okay, so if you're thinking about it, 111 on the timer. If you think about it, if you're in judgment, right, that's because you're either in the future or the past, but you're not in the present moment, because 1, 2, 3 on the timer, you're not judging the present moment. When you're present with it, you're experiencing the present moment. You're like, hey, this is fucking dope, right? You're not like judging it. Yeah. And I feel like you're being called to like step into this grounded energy where you align your heart and your mind, right? As well as tap into your creativity, because as long as you put this creative passion on the back burner, you're going to feel ungrounded, because you need a way to get this creative energy out of you, right? Can't be bottling all up inside of you. You've got these creative dreams, these creative visions for a reason, because you're meant to share them. You're meant to cultivate them. You're meant to grow them. And that's why you may be feeling blocked or ungrounded, is because you're not putting forth. And I just got a Snapchat, so that means I'm on point. You're not putting forth the effort. Yeah, and it may be, it may be involving like a spiritual community, or really just connecting with your community. It's going to bring you a lot of happiness. It's going to bring you a lot of joy. But first, you got to put yourself out there, right? You can't be in this hermit mode where you're keeping yourself away from the world. And also thinking negatively, 2, 3, 4 on the timer, of others, or just preconceived notions of how experiences will be. That's also another thing I wrote down here, was releasing expectation of how things should go, of how people should be, and just allowing them to be, right? And then I had the next song that came on my shuffle was Drifting from NF, and I feel like that's when you're unhappy, is when you're drifting away from who you truly want to be, right? And that's, yeah, I heard also when you're hating yourself, also when you're not like loving on yourself. So that's why I think it's important you become grounded in these self-care routines that do you justice, right? 3, 2, 1, it was on the timer. And really allowing them to transform you is what I heard. Yeah, sinking in that moon, baby. That's intuition. Your deep blue sea. See how she's like sinking into it, right? This is recognizing your unconscious fears that may be holding you underwater, maybe holding you from grasping air. Getting air is what I was going for there, but that works too. Yeah, and really like planting seeds of stability, structure, safety, planting alignment, right? Doing these things that keep you in alignment. For me, it's like getting up and writing first off. And then like I do breathwork, yoga, all that stuff. But sometimes I'll get out of whack and I'll be like, I don't need to do these things. I've done enough, you know? And then those are part of the process too. Those days where you're not feeling like it, right? Where you just feel like you need to rest, and it's important to rest. But then like getting back into it is important because it is. Okay. So you're being called to plant seeds of positivity, and put your doubt and insecurity in the trash, right? Oh, and then another thing I wrote was connection over correction, right? And 4:44 on the timer. When I first, I guess, came across this concept, it was in reference to my toddler, and it still is, but it's in reference to my inner toddler, like the inner toddler within me that I'm learning to cultivate and love and thank for just being there, even though, yeah. And so I think you're being called to let go of like this thinking of life is so boredom and really like boring, and really awaken to the beauty that is this life, right? Really let go of like focusing on the cups you've lost and focus on the fact that you are the emotional cup that pours into everything. So it's important that you sit with your emotions so they're not like spraying all over everything, so that they're like flowing, right? So they don't feel trapped from going places and then they explode everywhere, right? Right. No. I'm gonna be the right girl. Yeah, you're really being called to chase your passions and to let go of this loss mentality. Like that fact that you can't move, you don't see, but all of this is in yellow that is lit up, right? That's like really, if she was to step confidently into the light, right? And chase her passions, really like be aggressive on your passions, and see how this is all yellow right here. Really step confidently into who you know you're meant to be, right? Which is this leader, which is a passionate leader. Yeah, you're meant to be planting seeds of growth, faith. And if it's feeling heavy, give it to God, bro. Like, I have a different concept of God than most, but I think it's literally everything. It's in you. It's not on you. To me, it's literally everything, right? And really like plant seeds of freedom, of alignment, of love, of purity. I don't know why that one came through, but like recognizing like this, you are this childlike joy and wonder. That's who you are originally, right? And we've all been conditioned to believe otherwise, right? That we are these measly humans and we have no control or power, right? But that's silly. We are very powerful and we can plant anything. We can grow anything. We just have to make sure that we're giving it love, support. We're watering it with good nutrients and not crap, you know? Okay, Oracle. Love and wisdom, really sinking into your heart space and allowing it to lead you, because it's going to take you where you need to go. And stop being scared of your own success, right? And stop being worried. You do need to let go of some vices, but you know what that is in regards to. But stop being worried about the scandal and the things that are being said about you, right? And really reconcile with your soul and allow it to lead you, because you got beautiful places to be. Okay, we'll do some mine, and that's where I will leave it. Create your own reality of your intention. Be setting them with love, right? And on the back it says invest in yourself. Self-care is investing in yourself. So maybe set a self-care routine, right? Stop doubting yourself. You have imposter syndrome. I'm going to change that card eventually. But I've stopped telling myself that I have imposter syndrome. Because we don't. We can create anything we want. And I'm not creating that anymore. Your heart knows the way. Make time to sink into it, bro. I'm a geek today. Evil High. This is a scandal I was talking about. Envy, jealousy, send it to the Most High. It's not yours to hold, bro. So just send it with love to the earth or up high or wherever works best for you. All right, guys. I hope this helps.